Welcome. To 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Jim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. The Timberwolves hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
Green by McDaniel. Here's Fear. A nice shot by McDaniel. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's Fear. After the basket by Atlanta. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Allen. Back to Alexander Walker. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup.
Well, Allen is a team-first player. He's all for sharing the ball when he can.
Here's Spears. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Atlanta with the rebound. It's Wilkins with the drive. And rejection by McDaniel. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel. Allen surveying the D. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. There's McDaniels. And the layup's good off the glass. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to score the ball.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
And stolen by Watson. And Fears has it in the corner. Picked by Reed. Fears' shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Green by Allen. Alexander Walker on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Alexander Walker's got 5.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Picked by Reed. Unreal.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Here's Fears. Here's McDaniels. Good D by Wilkins.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
And it's sent back by Allen. One-on-one fast break. Fears with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Pass to Jones. Banked in off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Fears. He's got 5. It's Allen on the way. To the middle. Here's Reed. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And Labissiere sends it back. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Simmons left side. Harden surveying the D. Harden attacking. Stolen by Washington. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends. And he said, quote, my defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Minnesota. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
In the corner, Harden. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Labissiere.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists, and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
Tries the spin move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Outside Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Screen by Allen. Wound up there for Allen. And stolen by Wagner. Pass to McDaniels. Here he goes. And he uses the glass on the layup. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
He lobs it up, and stolen by Murray. And Fears has it in the corner. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Wilkins can't get it to go. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Watson. Fears with it. 9 points in the game so far. Clock is at 3. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Wagner missing. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. That's tipped. Here's Fears. Going inside. Stolen by Allen. Here's Wilkins. And he goes big with the dunk right over Keegan Murray.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Hawks trailed by 6. Goes up on the high post. Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. Simmons got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Hawks.
And the length of Simmons, using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. High post Allen. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Nobody near Allen. Good on the triple. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, the first thought for the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And playing the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm wasting up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Basket counts. McDaniels got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Here's Harden. Outside, Simmons. Up and in on the layup. Simmons got 5 points so far.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Out to the right wing. Now Fears. He's got 9. And Reed throws it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Alexander Walker. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Fears with it.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
From 11 feet away. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage flows from inside.
Pick by Reed. Watson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Watson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And McDaniels with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Wilkins. He has 7. Spins. He takes it in. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 9 points for Dominique Wilkins. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Fears. And slam dunk by Fears.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Shot from the inbound. And Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Labissiere, the screen. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
It's rebounded by Labissiere.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Murray for 3. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 5 now.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Minnesota leading by 16. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 19. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Labissiere. Over in the corner, Washington. Back to Labissiere. Okafor with the steal. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
Labissiere, the screen. To the paint. And Labissiere throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there. Making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Okafor. Harden outside. And it goes down 2 points. Harden's got his first points of the game.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler. Absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
And here is DiVincenzo. Stolen by Harden. Here's Simmons. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And it's Vassell in the corner. To the inside. Murray. Simmons there for the rebound. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Timberwolves leading by 15. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now McDaniel. Shot clock at 5. Now Allen. The unlock. Knocks down the 3. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Over to the wing. Watson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
It's stolen by Allen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jeremiah Fears.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
And it's Dominique Wilkins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Top of the key, McDaniel. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And here's Harden for 3. So it's Minnesota winning this one.